high school. Now that you graduated, you ask yourself, what are you going to do now? Welcome to college. This is pretty much a college that you see right here. It's a campus, Three Rivers Community College. Now, you just graduated from high school? Well, I'm here to tell you today that this is all different right here. It's not what you expected. This is not a high school anymore. This is college. You have to actually pay for college this time. Yeah, I know, right? So, I'm gonna tell you today the difference between high school and college with the help of my friends Stan and Kira. So here we go! Oh, I am not just gonna talk about the difference between high school and college. No. I'm going to talk about how to survive here in college and what can you do to help yourself and how to adapt better. Make sure you use the campus resources as much as possible. One of them resources is the library. The library is pretty much the OG research center to find your whatever that you need to research on and to find a good book as well. Make use of the computer labs and the computer there in the library where you can research whatever online and type an essay or something or print something that you need to print. Also, ask the people there that's working in the library. They will help you in any way that they can. And I'm serious about that. So take use of the library. Also, in addition from the computers, there's also computer labs. So if you need to, once again, research or something, or print something, the computer labs are going to be there for you as long as they're available. Or if you have your own laptop, that's great for you too. As long as you have somewhere else to print, then you shouldn't have no problem using a laptop or the computer labs. And the biggest of them all, the tutoring center. Pretty soon my friend Stan is gonna talk to you about the tutoring center. Here's Stan.
Welcome to Three Rivers Community College. My name is Stanley Brown. I'm a student worker at the Tutoring Center. At the Tutoring Center, you can make 3 appointments per subject per week. We have math tutors, we have English tutors. We have also some Spanish tutors.
And also helping Stanley with his Tutoring Center bit, here's the people from the Tutoring Center themselves.
Here in the Tutoring Center, we offer help with content. So if you have trouble understanding a subject, we're available to help you with that. We also help students with English, whether you need help understanding basic grammar and language, or you're a non-native speaker and you need help understanding. We also offer computer help so that people who are unfamiliar with the computer can get help.
So you all heard it right here, folks. The Tutoring Center, it's lit. It can help you with many subjects. And if you don't just go to it, man, what are you doing? You're just failing your own self. Like, if you seriously need help, just go to the Tutoring Center. They can help you with any problem in any subject. But they won't help you that much. They'll just help you with some certain situations that you currently lack on. So what are you waiting for?
Do it! Just do it!
You make your own schedules. Before, the high school is like, oh, we're gonna make your schedule like math, English, so you're gonna take math, English, blah 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 blah, etc. But now you're in college now. So basically you have to do the schedule thing yourself. So you have to meet up with an advisor, and whatever class you want, you can go to her or him for that class schedule management. So, or if you want to drop a class there's always a due date of when to drop a class. So make sure you do that before the due date, or else you're completely screwed. Also, with an advisor, you can also do career management possibilities. So, such as me, I want to be a video maker, and you will want to go to an advisor for the video making possibilities. Right now, my major is graphic design. They're gonna make sure that you have graphic design. Take notes. Yes, taking notes is very important when it comes to listening to your professor. So let's just say like your professor is like talking to you about a certain subject. Make sure you have your notebook and pencil or pen ready, because one, you never know when he's speaking, when he's saying like important stuff. And also that, like, this is another tip. When he's speaking slowly, that's the signal that you have to take a note from. Taking notes is always crucial, because because let's just say you're taking a quiz, you can find your study notes there. Now onto a more good subject, diversity. Community colleges, for example, has a variety of students. So like in high school, there's always like teenagers and kids and all that stuff. But college, there's gonna be adults, teenagers, and some kids, like minor students, 16-year-old kids that transferred way too early. I'm talking about you. You know who I'm talking about, right? And yeah, diversity. There's gonna be a lot of people that's not gonna be your same age as you, and I think that's a good thing, because one, you could learn from the adults, like life experiences. I'm talking about non-traditional students. Non-traditional students are pretty much people who graduated from high school and just want to experience life. Don't know what I'm talking about? My friend Kira will explain to you about non-traditional students.
Hello, I'm Kira. So I started my college life a little bit later than most. I'm a non-traditional student. I did 10 years in the Navy, and during my last job I was a culinary specialist, basically a cook. Found out I really didn't enjoy that so much as my first 6 years. So by being a non-traditional student, all it really means is I'm starting my college experience at 31 instead of straight out of high school. Going through the military has gotten to be allowed to pay for my college, and I was able to get into a great program for sheet metal manufacturing. And so instead of going to college right away, a lot of times students have the chance to do some life experiences. For example, my first few years out of college, or out of high school anyways, not college, but I was able to travel a lot through the States. Spent 2 years going from Illinois to Tennessee, Texas, Alaska, which if I would have gone to college right away, I would have missed those experiences. And then as I joined the Navy, I was able to visit over 22 countries before even stepping foot upon a college campus. And these give me a little bit different attributes and things that I look into for college than a normal or traditional student would. I've been around the world, I know people, places, they don't have this chance to go to college at an early time or at a later time. And being in the workforce for 10 years, I have a hard drive and need to get these courses done. Whereas I know sometimes, you get out of high school, you might be trying to slack off a little bit, and with not to jump into any of the other sections, but the professors aren't always gonna get on you as much. And as a non-traditional student, I think I have a lot more drive than some kids starting out. Some, they'll do good, but I think having a little bit of life experience is going to come in handy for my college career.
And you heard it all there, folks. Now, on to the advice side of this entire college to high school segment. My advice is to all the freshly graduated high school students, seniors, ex-seniors, who are just now calling to college. My advice to you is to adapt as much as freaking possible. Because if you don't adapt to the college environment, you will fall, basically. you will fall like that. Like it took me like 2 days to get used to the whole homework thing for this for Miss Heidi's class. And I'm getting pretty used to the college until, you know, the fall semester, which will be a pain, but I will adapt to it. So my advice to you is to adapt as much as freaking possible. And I'm gonna say to you, adapt, good luck, and skip her out until, you know, these two Stan and Kira says their advice. On to Kira.
Alright, at the end of everything, I think my real advice for any non-traditional students coming to Three Rivers would be mostly to relax. Understand that, you know, you didn't come in straight out of high school. Your life experiences are going to alter the way you perceive the classes and how you work in the class. Other students, they just came in, they might not have as many responsibilities, whether it's work, kids, that you do. So you're going to have to spend more time finding that balance. And with the help of your instructors, they're pretty understanding, and they'll help you work through what you need, as well as talk to your work about going to college if you haven't already. And you know, you find that balance, time to study, time to work, but all in all, just relax, work hard, you know, just like you have, or whatever years you've been doing before you came here, and you should have no issues. Good luck.
So the advice about having a job and being a student, you also have to have time management, because I work more than I go to school. I'm here at 7:30 every single morning, and I don't usually leave until almost 9 o'clock at night. And then I go to a second job. So when I get home from that second job, I also have to do homework and then try to sleep and to get back here for 7:30 again.
Clubs. You would want to join a club during your time in college, because trust me, it will be worth it in the end. Why? Because you will meet a lot of people there, and also you would have fun doing it. Don't always, you know, like study all the time. Join a club. And what are clubs, you say? Well, my friend Stan's gonna elaborate more on clubs. So here's Stan, and also helping him elaborate more on clubs and more on the subject of clubbing and student programming. It's Alicia Ziegler, who will be helping Stan with this whole student program business, so you won't get bored at college.
We also have club life on campus to make it more fun. We also, like my club is Social Justice Club, Active Minds, Anime, we have Video Club. If you don't seem to find a club that you like, we have 38 clubs. If you don't like one, here to see one that we like. You have the opportunity to make your own club.
Hi, my name is Alicia. I work for the Student Programs Office at Three Rivers Community College. We're responsible for putting on free to low-cost events for students. We put out a really awesome generic campus link. It has a list of all the things that we do throughout the year. One of the really awesome events coming up that is featured here is our Fresh Check Day, which is a big mental health and wellness fair where students can come in, check in, chill out, play with therapy dogs, paint some splash art, get some free food, and even win some prizes. In addition to the generic campus link, our office puts out a weekly campus link. You'll see at the beginning of the school year, we actually have Welcome Week, which is the first year that we're doing this. It allows students to come to our kickoff, where we're going to have an obstacle course out on the green, a dunk tank, a demo balls booth where you can kind of knock your fellow classmates off pedestals. You can dunk the Student Government Executive Board while getting some free kettle corn and some free Italian ice. Then on Wednesday, we have Get the Scoop, which is where you can come check out the 32 active clubs on our campus, as well as get some free ice cream. On Thursday, we have our Mix and Mingle Barbecue, where you can meet your fellow students, faculty, and staff and get a free barbecued lunch. And then on Friday, we have our Family Night, which allows you to come participate in some workshops, win prizes, and get a free movie, and on the green with some free popcorn. Pop by your very own Holly Watson. As far as student clubs go, I said Three Rivers has 32 active clubs on campus. You can see that here in our discount brochure, in our student organizations brochure, I apologize. Everything from anime, to architecture, to video games, to gender equality, to LGBTQ, social justice, and if there's not something in here for you, you can come to our office in F211 and we can help you set up a club that would be right for you.
Well, I hope that you learned everything that you need to learn here on this video. So make sure you adapt to the environment, make sure you know your campus resources, join a club, and make sure you use the tutoring center as much as freaking possible because you will need it. So, Three Rivers Community College, it's a good college, it's cheap, and you will like it here if you join the clubs and make friends and just do whatever you can to get a good career in whatever career that you want and succeed in life. So, from all of us at Three Rivers and my friends Kira and Stan, I'm Skipper Tilla, and I'll see you in the next video.